How's it going, everybody? Nick here. We are looking at Thor from Mezco from the Thor Ragnarok movie. This is part of their 112 Collective Pose Play Display. This is a general release, so it's got the big box with the slide. And we got some product information on the back, multiple hands, 3 different heads, a sword and some swords, a shield, a mace, lightning effect, display stand, armature, all that jazz. All right, let's get it out of the way and let's look at this stuff. All right, first and foremost, as always, here's the display, the base. I like this base just because it gives the logo for the movie. So as long as all the other characters that come from this this wave, which would be Thor, Hulk, and Hela, all come with the same base, I'm happy. That's cool that they'd be all uniformed if they all are. Okay, let's bring in Thor. All right, so here he is. He definitely looks like Chris Hemsworth, in my opinion. I think they got his likeness down. I love the eyes. I think that they work really well. Even down to the scarring from the haircut that he got from Stanley. I think it's done very well. Okay, let's go over what's fabric and what's plastic. And then we'll get into articulation. Okay, so head's plastic. Arms all the way down are plastic. Pauldron is plastic. Plastic. This is plastic. Feet are plastic. This is plastic as well. The armor is more of a rubbery vinyl than anything. This chest piece. It's not really plastic. It's not really fabric. It's like a rubber material. Gives it that ability to move around. Okay, let's go over articulation. There is a ball jointed head, ball jointed neck. So they're 2 separate pieces. You can see the cut right there behind his ear. So you can do that and make him look really, really off. Okay. Dust on there. Okay. Joint at the shoulder. Check. Upper bicep. Double jointed elbow, which you can clearly see. Ab. It's in there, but you really can't use it too well. Waist. Same goes for the waist. It's there, but using it, you're not going to be able to with all this stuff over top of them. You got the hip. Check. Calf. Upper calf. Check. Or no. Upper thigh. Excuse me. Upper thigh. Double jointed knee. And you got a 1 on here with the foot. Probably easier to see on this one. Okay. Let's go over accessories. Okay, so where did that base go? Oh, put the base away. 1 second. I usually keep the base nearby. It comes with a decent amount of accessories, if you ask me. Okay, let's fix the camera up just a little bit, bring it down. Okay, accessory-wise, let's go over the hands. He comes with 2-fisted hands, of course. He comes with the weapon-holding hand. And he comes with a matching weapon-holding hand. And then he has some open hands. The claw hands. And the magic claw. So, not many hands, and that's fine. But that gets you what you need to do. He comes with a pair of swords, which are beautifully sculpted and beautifully painted. You can see all the nice fine details in there. Very nice, very nice. And these, I do believe, extend in the movie. So, with that in mind, they just give you a fully sculpted sheathed version. Sheathed version? So, this you can put on his back. So he looks like he has them. They're just collapsed inside. So it just pegs right into the back. Or if he's holding them, they give you another molded version that gives you the appearance that he's holding them. He also gives you a mace, which he does definitely use in the movie. Very nicely done. Very nicely sculpted and painted overall. I like the weathering. I like the brushing. You also get a beautifully painted shield. All matching. Looking really nice. And we get some head sculpts, and we get a lightning effect. Okay, so let's go to lightning effect, then we'll get to head sculpts. Lightning effect. Very cool. I like this. I like how easy it is to use. You can just throw it right on the hand. It gives a nice lightning effect. So that thunder punch. There you go. Okay, let's look at the other head sculpts. Helmeted head. I think it looks great. It does move. Because I know in the movie, he has sideways and then he flips it up. So this head is my favorite of the three heads, just because of this. I think that's really cool that they did that. And it looks great. This head, the God of Thunder head, I'm not impressed with personally. Of course it looks like him. And his demeanor is a little bit different. But those eyes feel a little lazy to me. They're just a plain powder blue of the eyes. I feel like maybe they could have given a little bit more white in there or something to make him look a little bit more alive. They're just plain old blue. Now, if you were to look at the product photos or the back of the box a little bit more closely, the eyes that they have on there look a lot more electrifying. I guess is the best way to put it. So there you go. That's pretty much everything. So overall, the figure is fantastic. I love the attention to detail, the weapon choices. I think they got his likeness down. So all those are positives. The only negative I have with this figure is the leg. Now, I hate showing off because then that's all you see. But if you look at his calf, look at the way it goes. You see how it just curves out? Now, I don't know if that's something with the figure itself, if it's the pants, or if they just sculpted this calf muscle way too large, maybe to make this side look fine. Because this side looks okay. And it's probably because it's hidden by the armor. But this side, it's just like that. That just looks weird how it goes out way further than his thigh. So I'm thinking that you can see it here. You can see it more prevalent on the back, how far out it goes. So that I think is the only miss, and it's a bit of an eyesore personally for me. So I don't know how everybody else feels about it. If anybody else has noticed it, maybe if you kind of turn him so that his leg is facing back, so, you really can't tell. So you can hide it if you want to. Overall, I think he's a great representation of Thor from that movie. I think the likeness is on par, is there. I think that he looks great. I think he'll look great with other Ragnarok figures if you were to buy some. The Thor, the Hulk from this movie that Mezco did was not so great with the paint applications. So I would advise trying a different Hulk, maybe the one from SH Figure Arts, mixing and matching to make them work, maybe a Marvel Select. But overall, this figure, this Thor, I think is a great addition to your collection. I really wish that Mezco would get a different Thor, get the license to maybe a different movie, a different version of him. That'd be more iconic looking. This is very particular as to a certain movie. You won't see him ever in this uniform again. He'll never look like this again. And a lot of people want an iconic look to put up on their shelf. So this kind of locks him into a certain spot in your collection. If you don't have any other Thor Ragnarok figures or don't plan on having a collection of them, it kind of feels out of place. Now, if you were to have him and other characters from that movie, this one would be perfect for representation of Thor. So other than the leg issue, I think he looks great. I think that the way that he looks, the way that his presentation is, I think he looks like the actor. So A+ on that. He's definitely worth a purchase, especially if you need a Thor to fill in that Thor spot in your collection, and you are a big fan of Mezco figures. So there you go, guys. Thanks for watching, and till next time. See ya.